Welcome to In Your Neighborhood. I'm your host, Charlotte Brown, and on today's show, we are talking with the Lakehead Festival of Music and Arts. My guest today is Dawn Sebesta, and she's the festival coordinator. And I have Denise Krawchuk, and she's the vocal liaison, also the owner of Applause Productions. So welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about what the Lakehead Festival of Music and Arts is all about.
It's a celebration of the arts. We have many different forms of music and dance that we involved in the festival, and it's all about bringing musicians, dancers from the community to go out there and perform and have a wonderful time. And I'll let Denise.
Yeah, and basically the experience of performing is always encouraging, especially in front of people that have been in the business as well, and gives a lot of great feedback for that child or that adult, because we have adults as well.
Well, that's what I'm curious about. So is this all ages, or is it certain ages that this is open to, or?
Well, for perspective of the vocal, we definitely keep it open. We have an open category that's allowable for anybody of any age to sing.
Awesome.
Right. And we do get all ages, believe me, we do. It's lots of fun.
Yeah, for sure. And let's talk about the different areas. So we mentioned vocal and dance. What are the different things that happen during the festival?
We also have piano, strings, which includes your violin, viola, any strings instruments like that. And we have brass and woodwinds, clarinet, flute, any of those types of instruments. Generally, we'll sometimes have speech and theater arts. We'll have guitar. It's a fairly good size amount of things that people can enter, and it's very, very much entertaining and fun.
Awesome. And is this like a one-day festival, or how long does this go on? Like, it seems like there's a lot going on, so tell me a little bit about the structure.
Structure is dance is 4 days.
4 days.
4 days, held 4 long days, very long days at the community auditorium. And then we have about 8 days of vocal.
Wow.
7 days of piano, and 4 days of strings, and then just one session of brass and woodwinds.
Oh my goodness.
So it runs almost 2 weeks in total.
Wow. So when does all this start, and is there like a schedule or a calendar of events that people can see where things are going, what time, all that good stuff?
Absolutely. It starts on March 24th with the dance, and runs for 4 days. And you can go onto our website, and you can view all the schedules. So you can, and it has where the venue is at, so you can see what you can look and see what you want to go see and view, and where they are, the venues. And then the instrumental, which is what I call the vocal, the piano, the strings, that starts on March 31st.
Awesome. And how long has the festival been happening now in the city?
89 years.
Oh my goodness. And is it open just for Thunder Bay residents, or is it a regional,
It's a regional
festival?
one. We have dancers from Fort Francis, I believe, that come in, even from Nipigon and Red Rock. That's when I first started when I did the festival. I brought my kids from Red Rock in.
Right. Oh my goodness. That's so awesome. What are some of the goals? What's the whole idea behind doing such a big endeavor and bringing all these different musical talents and groups and stuff together? What's your goals behind putting the festival on?
I'll let Denise answer.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, from my perspective in vocal is to give them the opportunity to prepare for something that's going to be in front of somebody who has lots of experience, and for them to experience different genres of music, and to be exposed to that as well, and basically not to look at the end prize, but to get the experience under their belt. It's wonderful to have somebody to look at you and give you some really good perspective on how you can make it better for yourself and your vocal qualities and your.
Absolutely, for sure. So let's talk about some of these different disciplines that's in the festival. And you said some of these go on for 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 8 days. What happens from day one to that last day? Is it that many people that enter, or is it that you perform numerous amounts of time?
It's that many people that enter, to be honest.
Really?
I'll let you do a dance portion, but from my perspective, I have 200 entries in for vocal. So I am there from not the classical portion, but from the Saturday, the 1st right to the 8th. So it's a variety of musical theater, country, upbeat tempo music, ballads, Christian contemporary. So we have and jazz, which is great. So you'll hear all those kind of genres in 1 week.
Wow. And can somebody compete in more than one of those categories as well? So I can see now why it stretches over that many days.
Absolutely. And it's really good for them to be diverse, I think, to have that kind of spread of different kind of genres to see how diverse they can be.
Absolutely.
And you could talk about the dance.
The dance we have 789 entries this year, which is it's the biggest we've been since I've been running it for 9 years, and it runs over 4 days, and it is a lot of groups, lines, solos, a lot of dancers entering multiple numbers. They might do 4 or 5 solos, and then they might be in 6 groups. So it's a lot of dancers dancing quite a bit throughout the weekend. But again, it's wonderful entertainment to go watch, as is the voice and the piano. I mean, there's so many talented people in this city.
Oh, and the thing is that you think you've seen or know about the talent that's in the city till you go and experience something like that, and you're like, wow, we have a lot of incredible talented people,
we do.
That live here and within the region for sure. I'm curious as to kind of like who's all involved with running the festival and kind of what their responsibilities are.
I am the festival coordinator, so I basically do all the organizing and the planning and all that of the festival. And then I have a lot of people that we have meetings once a month that will help me out with different areas. I have a chairperson and a vice chairperson. And then I also have all my liaisons. I have voice liaisons and dance, piano, strings. And then I have a director as well. So they all help me, especially when it gets closer to the festival with the actual on-site. But they're also helping me throughout the year. I'm always calling, says, please, can you help me out with this? Because I can only do so much.
Absolutely. And I'm sure it takes a year to put something of this magnitude together.
Dawn does a great job. She gets everybody organized, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what was your motivation to want to get involved and take on such a big role in the festival?
My daughter. She was involved in the arts from when she was young, both in singing and in dance in particular first. She picked up singing when she got a little older. And she went away, and then the coordinator that I took over from knew how much I really enjoyed the arts and really loved it. I loved to go and watch. And she said, I want to encourage you to apply for this position, because they actually put a posting out there. So I gave it some thought, and I thought, yeah, I think I might like doing this. So I applied and got it, and I love doing it. I really do. I enjoy everything having to do with planning it, organizing it, and going and watching myself.
Absolutely. So any highlights, so you've been involved for 9 years that you can really think of, or has things really changed or grown over these 9 years?
Since I've taken over, I think we've grown a fair bit, and we've made a lot of changes, I think, in the positive way. I mean, we've done lots of changing of our vocal syllabus and making it a little bit more versatile. The dance, we've moved venues, so we're now at the auditorium for all 4 days, which was a big thing for us, because it used to be at the Prosvita, which was a little small. So it's at a beautiful venue. We've brought back our gala now, which is a celebration of all the arts on one evening. So I mean, I think over the years, it's just really, I think it's improved. I really do.
Absolutely. And Denise, you're a vocal liaison, so kind of what's your role in the festival?
Well, ideally, it's for anyone to contact me if there's any concerns, questions, even within the teachers that are in the community that bring students into the festival. They can directly talk to me in regards to what is the regulations and any rules, and basically that's it. But it's been, we have a very good vocal community that it really works really cohesively well together.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but we're going to be right back with Dawn and Denise and talk more about the Lakehead Festival of Music and Arts.